Welcome to American Observer News. I'm Janelle Plummer.
And I'm Janine Cooper.
Have a reason to celebrate. American University's own team, the Eagles, has made history after beating Colgate 52-46 last Friday. The win leads them to the Division I tournament for the first time in their 41-year history. Ron Sibley was at the game, and she has more.
As the Eagles hustled, fought hard, and made all the right shots when they mattered most. Fans, students, and alumni watched nervously as a historic feat played out in front of them.
I just hope for every AU kid, whoever went to an AU game, and every coach and every player, that today is our day.
Even one of AU's all-time best players, Kermit Washington, was excited to see the team go so far.
We've been kind of good years on and years off, but this is a chance to go to the big dance. This is something very special for us.
The Patriot League champions get the chance to keep celebrating when they play Tennessee in the first round of the tournament on March 21st. In Washington, Ryan Sibley reporting.
Nearly 4,000 U.S. personnel have died since the start of the Iraq War. On the 5th anniversary of the war, half of all Americans surveyed in a University of Maryland poll say that the United States cannot achieve its goals in Iraq. 8 in 10 say the war has gotten worse than the Bush administration expected, and 53% say that the President Bush deserves the blame for the war. Currently, Vice President Dick Cheney is in Iraq for the first time since the troop surge. Cheney is calling the political and security achievements of the surge phenomenal and remarkable. While U.S. officials list their successes in Iraq, Iraqi war veterans are counting their injuries and asking for congressional testimony. Washington, D.C. still sees mass demonstrations against the war. Anti-war organizations plan to protest at the Department of Veteran Affairs, American Petroleum Institute, Capitol Hill, and other federal buildings starting tonight. Eka Gudernines reports.
My life is essentially hospital visits and medical visits during the day. I have blackouts and I have flashbacks and I have panic attacks and different things we're depending on. And that's an incredibly stressful, thing to deal with. The assignments that I had, thousands of American soldiers were depending on, and millions of Iraqis were depending on. I am deeply disturbed at the friends that I lost in Iraq, Iraqi and American. I mean, they were brothers to me. And again, going back to not relenting until there's accountability, I would feel disloyal to them if I did not pursue justice.
If this war ends today, I'll still keep trying to hold people accountable for what they did to Americans and to Iraqis.
As a sergeant, as a non-commissioned officer who is charged with almost children, they're 17, 18, young, you're responsible for them. And the hard part for me is seeing them so affected, is going to their funerals.
I think that the quicker that we get out of Iraq, it's the better it is for our military, the better it is for our country, and the better it is for Iraq.
When this war ends, there will be accountability and justice, and I hope to be a part of that. I hope to be able to testify before Congress.
I would like nothing better than to testify under oath before Congress.
The Supreme Court says it will decide whether it is indecent when a celebrity says the F word on live television. These words or other banned words could bring about a big fine. This would include radio and TV, but not the internet. This is the first major broadcast indecency case in 30 years. And now for the weather. The weather this week is a mixed bag. It will still feel wintry for part of the week, but other days will feel like spring. A warm front will be moving north of D.C. today with an area precipitation, and we may see a few showers in the late afternoon. Highs in the 40s and 50s and a possible overnight rain showers. Wednesday is promising to be warmer, but will also be wet and windy with highs in the upper 60s. The rest of the weekend seems like it's going to be unpredictable mix of weather, but will remain chilly throughout the weekend.
And overseas in the Mills-McCartney battle, there is no clear winner. Paul McCartney's ex-wife, Heather Mills, was embittered by what she thinks was a lacking settlement. The judge in the case ordered McCartney to pay the former model, most recently featured on Dancing with the Stars, close to $50 million. The award fell short of the $250 million she originally asked for. Some of you may still be recovering from St. Patrick's Day, but one couple is still drunk on love. One lucky Kansas City woman will remember this St. Patrick's Day for a long time to come.
I love you, and you would make me the luckiest Irishman in the world if you would accept my hand in marriage.
Ah!
And I love you so much. Will you marry me? Will you marry me? No, we didn't.
Oh my goodness, I am so surprised.
You'd make me the luckiest Irishman in the world.
Thank you.
Well, judging by that ring, looks like she had a great St. Patrick's Day. Thank you for watching the American Observer News. I'm Janine Cooper.
And I'm Janelle Plummer.
Have a great day.